Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be reviewing the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. The color that I picked this concealer up in is C5.5. Let me tell you, so Makeup Revolution, that's how they do their colors. They do them in like numbers. But if you're looking it up online, what this number means is C5.5 is for light / medium skin tones with a yellow undertone. I'm actually looking at it on Ulta.com and they're sold out of it. I used this concealer once already. Well, let me tell you guys something else too before I get started. I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation on my skin right now. So the foundation color that I have on is F8. So that's the foundation color that I have on. So let's go ahead and just jump into this video and put the concealer on. So let me kind of give you a little bit of information about the concealer. It's a conceal and define. So it's used as a concealer and also you can use it for contouring. It is full coverage concealer, and there was something else that I wanted to tell you guys that was pretty important, but I have to look it up. Oh, Makeup Revolution is vegan and cruelty free. So it says it's a lightweight yet full coverage concealer, covers, blemishes, evens your skin, I can't talk. It evens your skin tone and counteracts dark circles. I think I try to get through my videos a little faster than taking my time, and then I kind of stumble over my words. So it's got a matte finish. It says it will not settle and it will not extenuate fine lines and pores. It's long-wearing intense pigment. It does have an intense pigment. I remember that when I tried it out before. And it can also be used, like I said, to contour and add definition. It's a doe foot applicator, allows for a smooth application that won't drag all the delicate skin under your eyes. Okay, so let's just try it out and see. I want to read the instructions. It says how to use. Okay, so we all kind of really know how to use concealer, but I'm just curious as to how they're going to tell us to use this concealer. So it says apply a few dots under your eyes and blend out using a synthetic brush or damp blending sponge until blended and flawless. Apply one dot to blemishes or dark spots and blend with finger, brush, or sponge, building up if necessary. Okay. And then it goes on about contouring, but I'm not going to contour with it. So let's just do this. And I'm going to do it just like the instructions say because I always just put concealer on the way I do it. So anyways, this is the packaging. And then this is the applicator. Okay. So just like they say, I'm going to do my few dots. And then I'm going to just put it where I normally would put concealer. I'm going to still do that dotting motion. I put a little bit here for those shadows. And then over here I have like some spotting, so I'll put a little bit there. Okay. Okay, so I dampened my sponge up. And now I'm going to apply the foundation. The concealer. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit more. I feel like the dots didn't do much, but we'll just go with it and see. So, very important about this concealer. So, this color that I picked it up in, look how light it is. It is so white, and it says that it's for light, medium skin tones with a yellow undertone. I feel like that's so off. And when you look on the picture, let me show you guys. When you look on the picture, like right here, I'm on the Ulta website. I'll try to put a picture in the corner because I don't know how well you guys can see this. But if you look at the concealer, it looks really dark in the picture. Some makeup products, they will have the actual color of their product pretty on point, and some don't. Like this is so white. This is nothing compared to, I feel like, what it says or the way it looks. So just keep that in mind when you are purchasing this concealer. That look how light it looks. Okay. So it does have a lightweight finish, like it said. It feels very lightweight. Reminds me a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's one of those concealers that almost has like a powder texture to it, where it's not really liquidy or very dewy feeling or look. It's more of a matte, like a matte look. So yeah, so that is that. I think the coverage is good. I just probably should have got a little bit darker color. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more over here just to give me a little more coverage, which I'm kind of scared to because then it's so white, but that's okay. We'll see. Okay, so that's that so far. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back with you guys and kind of talk a little bit about it, like what I think and everything, and we'll go from there and see how it looks. Hopefully it'll look a little bit darker once I put the rest of my makeup on, so we'll see. Okay guys, so I put the rest of my makeup on and I put a little bit of bronzer on. I feel like you can barely tell. I didn't put a lot of bronzer on because I didn't want it to like take away from you actually seeing the color of the concealer. But it is still pretty light. So if you do get the concealer, just remember that they do come light, so you want to maybe stick with a darker shade. But if you want that whole highlighting effect and you want it lighter, then it would probably work. And it may look a little extra light too, because I have the ring light on, so it's a lot of light on the face, which I can turn it down and see. Let's see. So see, it's not as white. Okay, so yeah, it's not as white. So it's not so bad, but you can still see it's really light. So yeah. Okay, so I'm like just staring into the camera. So as far as full coverage concealer, it definitely gives me the coverage. The only thing that that I didn't really like about it, I hate to say what I don't like, I want to say what I do like, but for me, under my eye area is already naturally dry. You know, I have wrinkles under there and it's just a dry area for me. My skin overall is a combination, but under my eyes is kind of dry. So I feel like me just putting the concealer on, I can see the dryness under my eyes and just the marks of where I smiled and it left the indentions in, because it's not a very, which it doesn't claim to be a creamy, it doesn't claim to be a creamy concealer. It says it's a matte concealer. So it's just same thing as like a matte foundation. It's gonna be more on the drier side. So just keep that in mind if you pick this concealer up. It is matte and it is on the drier side, which will work for some people and would probably even work for me too, maybe like during the summertime. Right now it's winter, so it may be a little too dry and I may want to stick with like a creamier one. But you know, everybody's skin type is different, so it's all gonna depend on you. But as far as coverage, definitely gives you the coverage. For my eyes, I feel like it could give me a little bit more coverage in this darker area here, but it's really hard to find a concealer that gives you that complete coverage. But overall, like as far as for my under eye bags and things like that, and the color under here, I think it did a really good job of covering it up, and also any spots that I had on my skin, it did a really good job. So that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I am forgetting here to tell you guys. Okay, so it does say that it counteracts dark circles, which I feel like it definitely does, because I do have dark circles and I really can't see them now with the concealer on. The other thing that it says is that okay, so it says it's a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines. I kind of disagree with the fine line thing, because like I said, under my eyes, I feel like you can kind of, if I don't even smile, you can see my wrinkles a little bit more. And I'll zoom you guys in and show you. And then it says it won't accentuate pores either. So let's zoom in and see, because I guess that would be like the true test. I hate doing these zoom ins because I feel like you can see so much. So you see how I'm not smiling. You can see I'm not smiling, I'm just talking. And you can see all my lines, which I have lines. That's why they're there. But some concealers, like if I use a creamy one, you're not going to see them as much. So yeah, you can see the fine lines. And then, the pores. So the pores on my nose, that I definitely agree with. It did a really good job because I have really, that's like the worst area for me is around my nose and like, and in here. And I think it did a great job of covering up my pores on my nose. So definitely agree with that. So yeah, so that's it. I think I pretty much covered everything as far as like what it claims that it does and if it kind of really does that. But yeah, definitely, it's a really pretty concealer. And this concealer, by the way, it's only $7. It's only $7. And I really like Makeup Revolution products, like everything, their foundations, concealers. I have a blush palette of theirs that I got a couple years ago and I still use it. It's like coming to the end. But I really love their products. So, and the fact that they are cruelty and vegan, cruelty-free and vegan is just another plus on top of the quality of their products. So, but anyways, guys, this wraps up today's video. If you are new to my channel, remember go ahead and click that subscribe button below. Thank you guys so much for watching another video of mine, and I will see everyone very soon in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.